I got 5 more NBA plays for you. Let's go. Hey, what is up? It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. We're going to dive in. I'm going to give you 5 more picks. If you haven't checked out that earlier video, go ahead. I dropped 5 picks there. If you want to check out any of the tools that we have on Prize Picks or Underdog, we got plus EV models, both for the price of lunch, with on top of it the model for spreads, the regular models that we have for all the sports. Everything's included. Basketball, baseball that's ending, but we got football, college football, NFL, NBA. We're going to continue to add to this, not just for the regular models, but also for the Prize Picks and Underdog tools. So you can check all those things out. Again, link is in the description below for the Patreon. Dropped a bunch of picks already this morning. We're going to go over 5 more here for you guys. If you like these videos, do me a favor, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll try to knock out these videos as much as I can and try to give you some analysis on each pick, on why I like them, to help you make your decisions. So with that, let's dive right in. All right, as you can tell, we have the prizepicks.com desktop pulled up here. They got a sweet mobile app you can download both on the Google and Apple store. And like I said, I got 5 plays we're going to go over here. We'll talk about each and every one of them. And the first one we're going to talk about, but before that, let's go over and check out this EV tool. So this is the Prize Picks Plus EV tool. Got hockey on it, NFL, college football, basketball, everything here. And it's basically just giving you the best mathematical odds of what the books are saying compared to Prize Picks or Underdog. And it's a great tool to have just to kind of help you look at the picks and then dig into them a little bit more. Or you can play them just off the mathematic plus EV on them as well. So it's just a great tool. I'm glad we have it, and we're continuing to add to it. We've got the World Cup coming up, so hopefully we can have soccer coming up soon to add that to Prize Picks. But hey, let's dive in these picks real quick. That's what you're here to listen to. First one we're going to talk about, we're going to go to Magic again. We're going to go to Wendell Carter Jr. We're going to go 9.5 rebounds. And I'm actually going to go over 9.5 rebounds. Now, going up against the Knicks, who tend to be a slower team, but Wendell Carter Jr. has done really well on the boards this year. 11, 8, and 12 over those 3 games that he has played. If we go back to last year, he's averaged almost 11 boards over the last 10. The Knicks are ranked 11th in rebounds allowed, 19th in defensive rebounds allowed. And I think a lot of the reason why he's getting a lot of these a little bit more glass here compared to last year was guy playing next to him, the rookie Paolo, was more of he can do everything, but he's more of a shooter and an offensive talent. So as he shoots here, it just gives Carter a little bit more free reign to get these rebounds. And I think that's why his rebound numbers are going to shoot up a ton this year. So we're going to go more than 9.5 rebounds. I think he gets double digits here. Next one we're going to look at, we're going to go over one that I like this morning, and I am going to jump at. I think you can go a bunch of different ways here. Philly's actually 0-3. They lost to the Spurs. So Indy's playing Philly. I still think they're tanking. They play a little bit of everybody, but Halliburton's been doing really well in the time he gets together. And I was torn on this one, what I wanted to do, because I think you could go over 19.5 points with Halliburton. I think you could go over 8.5 assists. So where I'm kind of landing is, why don't we just go more than 28.5 points and assists? They just have... He's just been playing super well. If we look at what he's done, points and assist wise, the first 3 games, he's put up 33, 39, and 34 in those 3 games. And I think he's going to continue to do that even against Philly. Again, I got on this play a little bit earlier today. The minutes haven't been massive, right? 36, 28, and 32 minutes in those 3 games. But he's, like I said, super efficient. He's definitely out there chucking the rock as well. He's put up 18, 18, and 16 shots. So he's doing really well against that. If we look what he did against Philly last year, he put up 38 real life points back on January 29th, 21 real life points on April 5th. So just really like him in this spot. Continue going to ride Halliburton here. I think it's a good play. Next one we're going to look at here is we're going to go to Tyler Hero. And I think you could look at points if you want to look at that. Kind of look what Hero's done over the first 3 games. First game, he got into foul trouble a little bit. No, I take that back. The last game, he got in foul trouble against Toronto, who they're playing today. They played 2 days ago, but he's been really good, shooting the ball a ton, putting up a lot of points, 23, 25, and 14 points in those 3 games. It was Toronto game where he got in foul trouble. He put up 5 fouls. Still put up 14 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He does a little bit of everything, points, rebounds. So I think what you can do here is they don't have the points and rebounds up here, which I do like. So I'm going to look at it over in Prizepicks. I'm just going to take fantasy score. He's put up 36, 41, and 30.6 fantasy points. And again, he was in foul trouble. He only played 22 minutes in this game against Toronto and put up 30.6. So I really like this. I think he stays out of foul trouble here. Like I said, I like what he does because he gets you some assists, gets you some rebounds, and he's definitely a shooter. So definitely like this play. Going to go Tyler Hero over 32.5 fantasy score. Next one we're going to go to is a former Bull. Really like him. Really's been playing well. It's high on him with the trade that they made with Cleveland. Shipping him off to Utah here, and just been playing unbelievable ball. Had a massive game last night. Played 39 minutes. He's played 33, 39, and 39 minutes, and just has been playing really, really well. And I think what I'm going to go here is I was looking at his points, rebounds, and assists. I like this over because he is doing a little bit of everything. Of course, he's doing more. He's doing more points and rebounds. So if you wanted to look at maybe 29.5 points rebounds, because he's hit 42, 37, and 21 of these points, rebounds, assists. But I think I'm going to go the fantasy score so he can get, playing Houston in a spot where they're just almost dead last in defensive efficiency. He should be able to do whatever he wants here. Get you a block, get you a steal. Those guys move super fast. Sometimes the ball gets careless. And that's kind of why I like the Lauri Markkanen over 38.5 fantasy score. Then I'm going to stay in this same game. I'm going the other side of it. Houston team's fun to watch, and Jalen Green's going to take a big step this year. And we're going to take him. I think what you do, you can look at points at 23.5. That's one I was kind of looking at. But I think I'm going to look at the fantasy score here. And I'm going to go more 33.5 on this one. Kind of look at what he's done fantasy score-wise in the first 3 games that he's played. He's put up 29.5, 43, and 30.8. So he's only went over at one of the 3 games that he has played. But that last game only put 38.8. He played Milwaukee, and then they played Atlanta. 2 really good teams. The team Memphis, which is a team that gets up and down pretty quick, he put up 43. So I think it's a spot, though. Get you a steal, get you an assist. Most of his production is going to be a point. So if you wanted to take the 23.5 instead of the fantasy score, I'm completely fine with that. But I think I'm going to lean the fantasy score. I think he's going to have a big night here. So that's how I'm looking at these 5. If I had to rank them, I'd probably take Halliburton as number 1, Tyler Hero number 2, Markkanen as number 3. Then I'd take Wendell Carter Jr. number 4 and Jalen Green number 5. So that's 5 plays for you. Again, if you don't have an account, use that promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And if you want to check out all those plus EV tools, again, got everything in there, as long with the picks that I've dropped, official picks. I dropped them all in Discord throughout the day that I do see them. So you can get all that stuff, again, for about the price of lunch. And hang out with us and chat a little bit of basketball, man. I love basketball seasons here, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.